Hello guys and welcome to SteveKnows, some epic virtual reality news stories. We've got next generation VR headsets and we've also got news about what's coming in the Oculus version 15 update, and there's so many things in there that we've been waiting for. If you're looking to get an Oculus Quest headset, there is a giveaway. It's got a few days left, so do not miss out. Subscribe to the channel and there's a link down below on how to enter. So let's just get started on this news because there are so many great pieces. And first, a word from the sponsor. So some nostalgia here. We're turning back the clocks all the way to the N64 days when we were playing GoldenEye with the weirdest remote I've probably ever used. So it seems some developers have been working on a title called Oculus Quest that is heavily inspired by this classic GoldenEye title. They have mimicked the same art style so it looks just like the original but in virtual reality and in 60OF with hand tracking. The game isn't exactly like it used to be as well. The devs have made some adjustments to bring it to the modern day, such as some additional features that allow you to interact with items around the environment or opening doors. I look forward to seeing this game on SideQuest and hitting it up, because obviously it's not going to be an official store release. There's probably some copyright issues. Anyway, thank you developers, DevDen. So let's talk about a next generation headset now. This piece of news came out during all the madness of Half-Life Alyx. Half-Life Alyx was just released, so we were all scrambling for that game on the 23rd. So it wasn't really the best timing to announce a story like this, because this is big news. This is to do with a next generation virtual reality headset for Steam VR that is going to be in collaboration with a bunch of big dogs, and one of them is HP, of course, who already have the HP Reverb headset, so they've got some experience here. As well as Valve. They are a leader in consumer VR with the Valve Index, so I find it interesting that they want to get involved with a competitor. But perhaps the most interesting is Microsoft, which hopefully means the Xbox Series X will get virtual reality support in the future. Perhaps not on release, but during its lifetime at least. And this is more likely due though, even though I hope for that, it's more likely due to the Windows mixed reality platform. This headset is called the HP Reverb G2, and guessing G2 means for second generation, and they released a teaser trailer that says no compromises. So I'm hoping that they've thought of everything that they can pack into this headset, just this long list of all the best features, and just packed it in like eye tracking, inside out tracking, high resolution screens, high frame rates, just everything to blow the roof off this thing. From the images that we've seen, their design does look very sleek. We have a smooth matte black finish on it that always goes down well. We also have two cameras on the front plate, but unable to see if any other cameras exist. I'm hoping that there's some on the side or the top or the bottom to catch the wider field of view that people seem to lose tracking on at the moment. We also see off-ear speakers on the headset as well, and this provides highly accurate, high quality audio. This strap doesn't get me excited though. It looks like something the Oculus Quest uses, and I'm hoping it's the angle of the image or just kind of the image quality that we're not getting a good shot of that strap. I'm hoping it's going to be much better than it looks. It does not look comfortable. So some speculation. I suppose Valve's involvement could be they want to bring a lower cost headset to the masses. Valve do have a premium $1,000 virtual reality headset that not everyone can afford. I don't see it being an Oculus price point because Oculus somehow have got it so low, but perhaps around the Vive Cosmos area, as if they don't already have enough problems. I'm going to stay close to this one. I'm very interested to see what develops here. Let's talk about Half-Life Alyx now. Woo, what a game. I will give my thoughts on that in a minute, but first there is a virtual reality win here that we need to discuss. HLA hit the top 25 in Steam's concurrent players list. And that's not just virtual reality games, that's all the games on Steam. So virtual reality, well done. We had 42,858 players playing concurrently. I think that's what it was. So that's just another sign that virtual reality is pushing the limit, proving many people wrong about it being a gimmick, and hopefully we're going to see this continue as well. This isn't a one-off. So now let me give my thoughts on Half-Life Alyx. So my thoughts on the game so far, and there shouldn't be any spoilers in this. The game is huge, it's such a beast. It was a 50GB download on launch day, and that may increase as well once we start getting updates for the title as time goes on. The game is beautiful even on low settings, because I tried them all just to test the performance of my machine, and it looks so good on all of them. Amazing. There's so much detail on the smallest of items, and combining these visuals with such high levels of interaction where you can grab pretty much anything and you can explore to your heart's content, just look around and touch everything. It really grounds and immerses you in this universe, this Half-Life world. It's brilliant. And the gameplay is something I'm loving as well, to an extent, but I'll come on to that. The gravity gloves, I adore them. In the game footage that we saw before the game was released, where you yank an object and catch it, it looked like it was one function, one movement, but it's not. You have to flick it towards you and grab it, and it's just incredibly satisfying when you walk into a room and you're just like, take all of that, thank you, resin. The tool you have as well that interacts things is like a sonic screwdriver, but in Half-Life Alyx, and this enables you to interact with lots of different puzzles that get increasingly difficult as you progress, and there is enough variety of these puzzles to keep it fresh, and they keep changing depending on the type of thing that you're unlocking. The combat as well is awesome. It's not easy either, which is a good thing. In virtual reality, it's more real, so you have to pop out from behind cover and get accurate headshots, play tactical with the items that you have at your disposal. And if there's one soldier, you've got it, that's fine, but as soon as they start increasing in numbers, it gets incredibly difficult. It does require you to have lots of resources if you want to upgrade your weapons or find ammo, so exploration is key. Looking around every nook and cranny, you will find ammo or resin. It's everywhere, you just have to look, and that's part of the fun. Finding these things is part of the fun. They're hidden in pots, they're hidden in boxes, everywhere. Something though that I have seen that I know others have expressed about this game is it's fantastic, it's long, the story's complex, it's beautiful, it's immersive. I think it's probably the best virtual reality title I've played yet. Easy, easy, easy. It's definitely a next-gen type of VR game, but the traversal, the movement, is so last-gen. When you walk around, you can't sprint. When you turn, it's not smooth, it has to snap. And there's also like a teleport option, which I ended up using in order to get places faster because I couldn't sprint. Also, there's no jump mechanic, you have to teleport. It's odd. Something that's bothering me as well is that I'm not really having an emotional connection with the story. I play as Alyx Vance, but it feels like I'm a spectator of Alyx Vance. I'm not sure if that's just me. Let me know your thoughts. I am interested in that one because I've not really spoken to anyone about this yet. And I can see myself playing this again, whether it be just a second playthrough just to enjoy the amazing world they've created, or whether it's to do a speed run. The atmosphere, the environment, the visuals, the combat, it's all fantastic. So if you've got PC VR, this is a must play. Definitely get it. Definitely get other people involved playing this as well. It's fantastic. Now it's time for the Oculus update. So you may remember I recently let you guys know about an update that was coming from Facebook for the Oculus Quest, and it showed some UI improvements that Oculus planned to include in this update. Well, we just got the release notes posted. This is coming out on a rolling update as well, as always, so make sure that your headset is charged, make sure you've got automatic updates on, or keep checking the device section on your Oculus headset to see if there is an update pending. There are a lot more features in this update than those UI changes, and some of them we've been waiting for a while. So let's go over what's going to be included in this update, and as soon as I actually have it, I will do a walkthrough or a tour of it for you guys, so stick around for that. So first off is the Guardian. There's an update for the Guardian. The Guardian setup has been updated with a new animated instruction clip to help you create your boundary in a much safer way. There's Oculus Link improvements. You're now able to test your connection, and you can test your connection during the Oculus Link setup. So during this setup, there'll be a clicking test for the cable, and it will tell you whether or not your cable is compatible, if you're using the right port, how much bandwidth is available, the type of connection that you're using. from the devices menu on the Oculus desktop application. Please note, although we have this version discrepancy now as part of the previous update, to enable this feature, both the Quest and the desktop application will have to be on version 15. They've also fixed some issues that sometimes caused the Oculus Link to become stuck on a black screen, but it was still picking up audio cues and tracking cues, but you didn't see anything. That should now be fixed. The Link also now detects headphones and mic separately, so you can adjust these in your configuration any way that you please. And there should be a more specific error messaging prompt to let you know which one is causing a problem or which one is failing and not working. There's also some social features where now you can remotely join a party through a party invitation notification on your mobile application. That is amazing. So once you put on your headset, you'll be able to confirm that you want to join this party, select OK, and then you'll immediately begin joining that party with your friends, and you can enjoy socializing in this isolation period. You will now also be notified if you're going to join a party that contains someone that you have blocked. And if there's someone that you've blocked in that party, they will be muted for you automatically, so you will not have to hear them talk. That's a great feature. I'm going to block everyone. Everyone's muted. Chats have also received updated icons and labeling to improve the consistency across the platform, because there has been a UI update. Now on to the truly interesting ones, some updates that are to the actual Oculus software itself. The VR notifications now have an updated look and feel, so there's that UI update again that we've been talking about, and also they're no longer headlocked, so you'll be able to move your head without it being in a static location. We also have a speech-to-text option on the keyboard, so you no longer have to type, or can leave both remotes, you can just say Arizona sunshine, Google, and it will fill in that for you, taking your speech and turning it into text. That is fantastic. Not everyone will receive this update. This one is on a rolling basis, so just keep an eye out for that one. We also have the pass-through shortcut, where you can now enter pass-through to see the real-world surroundings at any time. Once you've enabled this feature, just double tap on the side of your headset to enable the pass-through so you can look at your surroundings. So it's not a double tap of the remote that we last thought, it's actually going to be a double tap on the side of the headset like we're in the future. Just there's also a redesigned menu. They've redesigned the menu, which I showed you in the previous video. There's no longer going to be any text. There's going to be icons that define what that menu means. It's still very grey looking, but it does look a bit better, and this is why they're doing other notification changes as well, to keep that kind of design consistent throughout the application. They will also now be putting your most used apps and your most used experiences first in your application list instead of what the most recently used is. They're also going to put all kind of the Oculus default apps in a central location so they're easier to find. You can also add quick actions, like a quick dial on your mobile phone for certain settings that you want to access really quickly, such as volume or notifications. We are also enabling multitasking in the Oculus browser, so you can have multiple panels open, looking at the internet, looking at Reddit, looking at YouTube, all at once. Especially good if you're a kid who's currently off due to the isolation thing. Easier to study, not that we want to. There's also some bug fixes which I'm sure you can look at. I'll leave a link down below in the description to the blog post so you can check out what's coming in the next update. So that's it from me today, guys. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to join the giveaway and subscribe to the channel. Also, to my patrons, we just donated to our second charity, Make a Wish. So hopefully we can help towards making some kids' dreams come true. Thank you, guys. You are legends. Happy gaming. Good day.